So I've just done my third day of 10,000 steps using my Fitbit to track it. And it got me thinking about content marketing and general business marketing and how consistency is really, really critical in getting things done. And here's why. So 5 days ago, I bought this Fitbit and my thinking was, if I can track my fitness and almost embarrass myself into the little that I'm doing, I might do a little bit more. And it's kind of working. So the first 2 days, I tracked it. I was doing about 2,000 steps a day, maybe 3,000. You're supposed to do 10,000 minimum, ideally. So third day, Fitbit did this really clever thing where they entered me into a challenge. I think I opted myself in, I can't remember, but the challenge was to step in time over a week and beat 10 other people. So it looks something like this. And as you can see, there's a leaderboard there. I don't know who these people are, they're total strangers to me, but the fact I'm racing against people now gives me that incentive to get up, get away from the screen or out of meetings earlier and get my steps done each day. And even after 3 days, which I know is a pitiful amount of time, I'm starting to feel a bit better about it. So what's this got to do with your marketing? Consistency. Consistency is massive in content marketing, because the thing with content marketing is it's not about creating a campaign. So advertising is generally, we'll create a campaign, we'll run it for a few weeks, we'll see how it goes, we'll see the results. Content marketing is a consistent effort to establish your brand through the kind of content you create, the way you put yourselves across, the advice you give across. This needs to be on a consistent basis. And I'm going to give you some examples now. People I think do this really well, people you can copy, people you can emulate in the way you do things. So let's dive into that.
So the first one I want to look at is jimsmarketingblog.com. This is run by Jim Connolly. Jim is a great guy, I know him well, chatted to him quite a few times now. He helps companies grow through marketing, and his blog is huge. I'm just going to scroll down to the section here that summarizes all his blog posts. So you'll see there's nearly 1,000 posts on business development, another 800 on professional development, 345 just on blogging itself. He's done a ton of work on this. He's every 2 or 3 days, I'd say, a new blog post comes out by Jim. And I know for a fact from that, he gets a ton of inquiries for people to work with him. He gets to be able to be very picky who he works with. And when they choose to work with Jim, if they do, they've got a really good idea of what he's about because of all this great content that he puts out. And it is really, really good. The next one I want to look at is Anthony Iannarino. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. This is his blog. You'll notice if you go there, if you look down the side here, within 3 days, he's done 5 blog posts within 3 days. So he's putting a lot of content out onto his blog. He's also got a podcast, and he's up to his 48th episode of his podcast. He puts some really good content out there. If I'm looking for some sales advice, I often go to this site. There's some really good quick snippets, or there's some longer content pieces. Now, he coaches in this, he teaches in this, but he's also giving this away for free. And trust me, it positions him very highly within the sales community. And I'm pretty convinced this is one of the main reasons he can command such high prices for speaking and for his coaching as well. It's the level of content that he puts out. And one other thing about Anthony is he has this excellent page on his site which is free resources, and this is how I imagine he captures a lot of people's data. He's got free ebook, free webinar, another free ebook, and free infographics as well. Really good headlines, 8 reasons your sales opportunity stalled. So again, he knows what people on this site are struggling with, and he's creating content that answers those questions. You must be doing that, whatever your business. Okay, so that's Anthony Iannarino. Check him out, see what he's doing. He's doing some great stuff. And then last of all, but not least of all, is Gary Vaynerchuk. Now, you'll have heard of Gary if you're into marketing and into business development. You'll know that people either love him or hate him. He's kind of a proper Marmite character. Some of his language people don't like, so just be warned if you've got kids about and you're checking him out. But there's no denying that this guy's passionate about social media, content marketing, and he puts some incredible information out there. So, I mean, this is just his blog. You'll see he does videos. He then does a show that is called The Daily V. So this is him, how he goes about his day-to-day business, and he also runs a social media agency. I think about 600 staff now, and you get to see into that world all the time. He's pushing a lot of different things. He invests in a lot of different businesses, but between his video channels, his YouTube channels, his Twitter and his Instagram, he puts out a phenomenal amount of content. And talking about consistency, he almost forces himself to be putting content out almost every single day, and not just any old content, really high quality content. As you can see from what's playing in the background, it looks good. He's branded all the time. He knows what he's doing. So he's definitely one to check out as well. So back to you, back to your consistency in your content marketing. Make a plan, put content out as much as you can, make sure it's relevant to people, and get that level of consistency. And please join us on our blog, callawaygreen.co.uk/blog. And if you want to interact with us as well, which I really hope you do, then search for Small Business Content Marketing on Facebook. You can find us there. We're there to talk, chat, go through ideas, and we want to succeed together. So I'll see you there.